one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Just give me a moment, just give me a quick moment to make sure.
Carol. Just for the record, look what Carol left me with.
In a fit of confusion.
You just throw it that way. How you feel? Well, killing time, let's thank the, speaking of the crew, they've had a couple weird little snow things lately. As well as the gang here up at Town Hall, either getting to work or getting home from work. I think we
Oh,
got,
the snow was not bad.
not today, but I think we got a little more,
Oh, it wasn't
no, it's
this
been,
morning.
the other ones are so cold you could like
Yeah. Blow it away.
blow it away. I
Yeah.
think we got a little more coming tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And then I looked into the next week and I think we get into the high 30s all week and,
Yeah, maybe something Saturday.
yeah.
My son tells me
Are we good?
Michigan is like a layer of ice. Just ice.
You tell them to keep their rate out there.
Yeah,
We've had that before.
yeah, we know.
March, sun's powerful during the day. The stars good.
Yeah, boy, that was coming down to about 10:30 and then
Yeah.
it stopped and within 5 minutes it's like deck was clear,
Yeah.
walkway was clear.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say this, the boss is here, but I got stuck a few times.
This morning they were.
I think
things
you
were
need
bad.
to put him in a little retraining.
It was beautiful.
32 years and they work there. Two times in a week? You gotta be
Yeah,
kidding.
really.
All right, I'm gonna use my cell phone.
Why the camera's not working?
I'm having browser issues.
Huh?
Are we gonna start?
We're just waiting to see
So
what's
we're
going to happen.
started.
All right, we're gonna start first. We have to open the Board of Assessors meeting. Very quickly, we have a little adjustment to make prior to what we did last week.
Uh-huh.
So if we can read the motion to open the meeting.
Nope.
Nope.
Just open it up.
Okay, so we're opening it
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. I think there was a year wrong, if I understand correctly, on that one we signed last week, so we just have to make up.
It was for 2023, and that tax year doesn't even exist yet, so.
Well,
So we're gonna.
I'll make a motion, we sign.
The
Yes,
amended.
I second it.
Favor, there we go. So here comes the one going out, here comes the one going in.
You could vote to sign
Yes,
the correct
so a
one.
motion to sign the correct one.
I'll motion it.
Second. All those in favor? That one's going around. Simple enough? All right, now we'll close the assessors meeting. And at about 5:02, open the selectmen's meeting. I need a motion to sign the warrants.
So
So
moved.
moved.
All those in favor? And while that goes around, motion to approve the minutes of February 15th meeting as written.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor? Fearless leader is off today. Alright, well, old business, so, we'll start with the sewer fee? I kind of put that each week.
Sure. Good. You'll-
Oh, personnel policy. What do we got there?
So you had some discussion about the personnel policy, and just following up on that,
Yeah.
if you've had any decisions at this point.
I like Carol's idea, where they use up 40 hours and it's their choice after that, the employee's choice, myself. What do you folks think?
We have a personnel in place, right?
Yeah.
So
But
what
they
is
have to
that?
use it all their time.
Yeah, yeah.
Before they can take family medical leave out,
Correct.
not anything else. There's nothing in the personnel policy that mandates they use up all their time in any situation except for if they are looking to get fund, or if they're looking to go into the Family Medical Leave Act, which guarantees you your position and your insurance and your job when you're done with either your own medical care or a loved
And
one.
we're talking, it can go back,
Right,
back.
but the other issue with them having to use their time isn't really an issue. And I, for one, remember the personnel policy, we did it just a few years ago, where we changed the insurance requirement on the employees, we went through the whole policy, had a lot of discussion with the budget committee. I'm not in favor of changing anything in it, to be perfectly honest.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, I looked at it as it pertains to some of the issues, it's already addressed in the policy and it prorates back. So I don't think all it does is open a little
Yeah, you'll.
nightmare down the
You'll
line
keep doing
potentially.
it, you'll keep doing it.
So,
So no action needs to be
no action needs to be taken. New business. This could be dicey, we have a fireworks contract.
We do. Hey Barbara, hi. Nice to see you. So every year we have to sign a contract for our 4th of July fireworks. Back in September, we were notified by the company that the minimum price is now $5,000 and the town only has been, right, correct, $4,000 is what's been raised. So for this year, we do have to come up with another $1,000 to even get the fireworks here. Now, to complicate it even more, the fireworks cannot happen on the 4th of July by this company.
I noticed that, it's a
Because
second.
this is Central Maine Pyrotechnics, and Barbara back me up, or you can speak, but as far as we know, they're turning other jobs away because they've had a huge retirement aspect. Their technicians are not coming in to replace those people that retired, and it takes, like an EMT, it takes a long time to learn how to do this trade. This company covers 90% of the state of Maine firework displays on the 4th of July. I heard that on the radio.
Anything about Eastport?
I did contact the Eastport city manager. She was not aware of an issue, so she didn't get back to me. We thought about, doing some sort of collaboration, but I'm hesitant to wait any longer because I'm sure a lot of other towns.
Right.
So
What day is the 4th? What day is the second?
the 4th is
It was
on
a Tuesday.
and the 2nd will be a Sunday. And that was, I did contact our celebration committee and they opted to go with the 2nd.
Keeps people
So-
on
I mean,
the for
I'm
Monday
good
morning.
with the 5,000, I mean, nothing's going down.
The admin, I know admin, and I've been saying this a lot lately, admin budget has a contingency, so we haven't dipped into that a whole lot. That might have to cover some other departments, but we can just, with your permission, overextend that line item this year and
If,
for
I mean, we've
the
got
next
some of
year.
those discussions coming up.
Yeah, Barbara.
If I may, I want to, first of all, thank Renee because she has gone back and forth as a very hold the line negotiator trying to keep this at 4,000 and it just wasn't possible. We know they're getting a lot more from other towns. And to try to get 4th of July, she even said if anyone cancels, can we get it? We didn't want to do it on the 3rd because there are people in the town who do it. They're not under the town or the celebration committee, but so the 2nd seemed a possibility, although the committee is really disappointed about that. And then Renee and I chatted and she reached out to Eastport, and I think that could be productive, but it's probably still with the same company, but maybe putting a barge further away so that it's between the two communities and having a much bigger show, especially if they have 4th of July. So, but I think we still have to get the money in even to try to get that. So one is not able to be here tonight, so I said I would come and speak to you and really ask you to support this. You know, we're always doing fundraisers and we do have money in the bank, but we hadn't planned this extra 1,000 either, and so we've got a lot of things planned for children and athletics and music, and so we just, it really stress us out to try to raise another 1,000 at this
I
point.
will make a motion, we accept the fireworks contract for 5,000.
Give me permission to sign it.
Yeah,
And we'll give Renee permission to sign
yeah.
it.
and-
Do I have a second?
Yeah, second.
All those in favor?
There were times in our 4th of July history where we couldn't do it on the 4th of July because it was too foggy, you know?
Right.
So it has fluctuated. Nobody died over
Right,
this,
right.
you know?
We've had to change the parade too because of
Yes,
rain.
yes.
Let's wait for that. It'll be grand
Okay.
now.
Okay, how about Maine DOT sidewalk award announcement?
But before we move on, just as a point of clarification, I've heard a number of dates about the celebration. When will the fireworks be planned for, assuming the weather
The
cooperates?
second Sunday.
The second, okay, thank you.
Maine DOT sidewalk award announcement, which was for school.
I was thinking there's a rain date here. Rain date's the 5th, John.
On purpose.
Rain
sorry?
date, the rain date is the
For the
5th.
preliminary design.
July
Yeah.
second or
for,
five?
July
It was the
2nd.
school and then
No,
over to.
it's from the school street, which is actually,
The rain date
Yeah.
over
would be
by
the
Oh,
the
5th.
rain date, rain date.
Right,
making
and
a crossover there.
crossover
to bring
for the
them up to
grays.
School Street.
And I think that they were gonna do something with the landing for the grays too, right?
Correct. This is a two-part project that would go in front of, on County Road from the cemetery where South Street is. It would connect that all the way down to where Main Street sidewalk starts. There's a lot of activity there from the Gray
Yeah.
Apartments crossing. There's students there that also walk to school. So that was a big aspect of this whole project getting funded because of that. And
So presumably it would go down south, it would go.
you won't go
start-
down south
No, it
at all.
starts at south.
Yep.
Goes up to,
Main Street,
yeah, Main Street.
like
which
where
is-
Mike Jenkins lives.
Yes.
There, that's where the concrete sidewalk
Yes.
starts. And that one up Main Street is in great shape
Yeah.
compared to all of our other ones. That one's fantastic. But then, the second part of the project is School Street.
And this is just for the planning and design. and for-
Preliminary and initial
Right.
right of
And
way.
how do you envision us coming up with the 34,000
Well,
match?
We've already got 10,000 that was put aside last year at town meeting for grant matching and, or any maintenance that might have happened. I don't know of any maintenance, so that line is still at 10,000.
Okay.
We've got 8,479.72 left over from the Washington Street project that came in under budget. So that's
Okay.
sitting in a fund. So with that, that's 18,490,
So we're gonna
479.72.
16 to go.
So we've got 15,520.28 to come up with the rest of the match. You've got some options. You either have a special town meeting to have the legislative body vote to take out a surplus, which we have money there that could cover that. Suzette's idea was perhaps using ARPA dollars.
You can't use ARPA dollars to match a fund, to match a grant.
You can't?
You cannot.
No.
Remember that from the training. It cannot be
So-
used for a match on a grant.
Then we're at the special town meeting.
Well, why don't we put it in, we have one item already, right?
Yep.
So why don't we put it in with the other items we have and put it to special town meeting?
That's absolutely your authority. You guys call a special town meeting, we can talk some dates. I was concerned, I will try to find out when, if there's a deadline on having to acknowledge this, but I don't feel, we can probably get a special town meeting together fairly quickly. What was the other item for special town meeting?
Geez, wasn't it rental, the rental property?
Oh, yeah, that's true, we could throw that in on there too
Yeah,
if you want.
and
And
I'll
there's
be
one
talking
other.
to, I think, Clemmer's have to do something.
Okay, I'll touch base
So,
with Amanda.
yeah, so we might be able to throw a few things here and
All right.
make it a little more productive.
Yeah, and we've got budget season coming up in April, so
Yes.
this is probably, if we could
Whoa.
get this in on March. Yeah.
Just can't wait.
So I'll just pick a date and you guys will bless it at the next meeting. I think this is very exciting. I mean,
Well,
according to our,
I would just bring up one point. I think it's really important that we upgrade or maintain our sidewalks, because being a walkable town is really important for us. But maintenance comes with that. You know, I look at the Pleasant Street sidewalk, which in its day was probably a real nice sidewalk, but probably not an hour of town employee time or a dime of money was put in maintaining that sidewalk at all over its time.
But it is on Washington Street, right?
Well, there's money in there, but it
Yeah.
hasn't been plowed, it hasn't been maintained like, you know, and I'm
Right.
not faulting anything, but I'm just saying, if we are gonna invest money in a philosophy in sidewalks, and, you know, being a walkable town, then we need to think about another body or something that is gonna be able to help us maintain it.
You looked awfully cute in that.
I'll tell you what would be a big help is dog crap receptacles. That would help.
Yeah, then you gotta have somebody
You know,
fix it up.
Instead of trash,
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
back in
yeah.
trash.
And I'll say my other, and I know there's never
Disgusting.
a good answer to this, but the last time we went through this, by the time the delays and the delays and the this
Yeah,
and the
took
that
so
and the this
long.
and that, 34,000,
Turned into
18 of which was ours,
Yeah.
turned into a nightmare.
Whoa,
Right.
wait,
Hmm.
we need to make sure, full disclosure here.
This is
This
not to do it.
clearly, just like last time, is
Right.
only for the preliminary design and initial right of way. There will be more money needed
Okay.
Yeah.
to finish the
And it'll
construction.
be millions,
Always is.
you know what I
Yes.
mean?
So important for the meeting and
Read
important
the
for
letter.
people that
Exactly.
show up.
Exactly.
And might I add here, because I've done it before, and why not do it again, because we repeat ourselves. We did at the, road crew, bought this
Tractor.
tractor
Yep,
that has,
$30,000.
a connection with it that would allow them to clean up the sidewalk.
Right.
to, You know,
But you know,
And we also now have an employee that can be designated towards
well,
that.
that's what I was just
good.
gonna say.
That's
because
it, that's the
We're in a
key.
better, yeah. But we
Yeah.
need, I'm told we need to buy a trailer now to transport it to town. So that's another,
Okay.
for our budget
From
season.
that, where is it?
It's at Public Works, but how do you get it into town?
I
Maybe
have
we
one.
need to keep it in town.
Yeah.
Keep it
Did
right
you see
there.
that guy with
Maybe we need to
that
keep it
movie
in
with
town.
that
Turn
guy?
it away, keep it right
And-
here.
Right, maybe we need to keep it in town so it can
Yeah,
just get started.
you gotta keep it housed. I got one the boys can use until we get one.
Okay.
I'll let Ricky know and I'll let Vicky know. I mean, it's down to my lot, they can use it anytime.
Okay.
Let me clarify what I said before. This, I was not worried about this being able to plow. We were talking about it tidying up the sidewalk. Because, do you remember the wonderful friendly Paul Case, who used to be here, did mention that there are a lot of sidewalks available in this town. We need to clean up what we have to see what we've got.
Well, they have a sweeper for it.
Well, no, but this, no,
No, they
this,
don't.
no, that's not it. This is because the
Grass is
lawns,
growing
the
over.
grass
Yeah.
has grown
Yep.
into the sidewalk.
May I say, I make a monumental effort every year along Water Street. It creeps
Right.
up so
Yeah, it
fast.
does.
I think
Yeah, it
last year
does.
I took a foot, literally, maybe a
I
foot.
do it
I don't know
outside my-
that you could even
my
see the
house, too.
sidewalk on the front of our house when we bought it, there was so much grass
Yeah,
growing over it,
it's-
you know what I mean,
Yeah.
that, you know.
I'm country folk. I don't have sidewalks.
No, but if, I mean, like, you know, it is,
Even where there's sidewalks, they walk in the streets anyway, so it's
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
yeah, well, it's because the sidewalks, in a lot of places, because I
Well,
walk
the
down a
first
lot, and I
Two
walk
ways,
in.
good sidewalks, walking
What's
the
the
street.
last thing
The
we
The
gotta
first
do?
year I lived here,
Right.
which was,
So-
some 20 years ago,
Let's put
I,
a positive spin, this is good news.
I saw a woman walking her stroller down the middle of the street.
She's
And
making-
that's when it went into my head, like, this should not happen in this town.
Especially because, as we all know, you drive into town and that corner,
Yeah.
boys would, is that fixed, by the way? Did someone take an axe to that thing, or did someone hit it, the flashing by the memorial? There's a speed sign.
Oh, the
there.
wind took care of that.
Wind,
Oh, was
Yeah.
the wind, okay,
Broke
Snap
down
down.
by the cemetery?
Yeah.
Yeah,
States.
it's DOT sign.
okay.
Yeah, we just got it and now the wind took it out. And it bent the other one that's there too.
We're calling it divine
That's
intervention.
a big wind.
Maybe a higher
I
quality
think that was
post.
that
A little
December.
stronger
Yes,
sign, you
yes.
know.
We don't have any wind.
That was a
New.
4x4
I was gonna say,
pressure
that was a
treated
4
post.
by
What
4.
kind of wind ripped
Well,
through
it must
that?
have had a knot right in there, 'cause
Something.
it snapped right off.
No, it took another one down over the corner where the bridge.
Either that, or we're keeping somebody up in the cemetery.
Yeah.
Hurricanes around here, just a breeze.
Other business,
First quarter sewer commitment got finished yesterday, so if you don't mind, we could sign that.
I'll make a motion, we sign the commitment.
Mm-hmm, second?
all those in favor? Now, chomping at the bit. Is
Oh,
our-
Renee can explain this one,
Oh, okay.
I think,
Marion transfer.
because nobody on the board can.
We got, well, a member of our staff was approached publicly, asking if they were being double charged for their waste. When they went to Marion Transfer Station to take their trash at the scale, they were charged a fee. Is it for under 5 pounds? what's the under?
They do it in 20-pound increments now. Used to be anything under 100 pounds was $5. The town covered it.
Right, so
And
now they
now I
redirected.
don't know what they got going on.
If
Neither
it's
does-
under 20 pounds, now they are giving a fee to the customer to pay there at the scale.
20 pounds is $1, 40's $2. And I didn't vote for it, I voted against it, first of all. I told them that Lubec covers everything. This is one man's dream on the board. Again, when you put bodies, just bodies on a board to fill positions, this is what you get.
Mhm.
They don't know how it's run,
Mhm.
they don't know,
The big picture.
yeah, they don't know the big picture of it. And Lubec is not the only town up in our.
So what does this letter say?
I'll read it, if you don't mind. Okay. So, dear Marion Transfer Station Board of Trustees, the town of Lubec legislative body annually votes to cover household trash removal costs for Lubec taxpayers. It is understood that all residents of Lubec may dispose of household trash at Marion Transfer Station at no charge to them at the scale. Please continue to honor this agreement and do not charge Lubec residents for any household trash disposal. All charges shall continue to be sent to the Lubec Town Office for payment. So,
Right.
and the reason for this is we don't want people to get there and then have a fee charged to them and then they
On
perhaps
top of everything.
put it, no, they'll just take it home and dump it in a back lot or
Right,
on side the
right,
road.
Right.
And let me be honest, the woman in the office has plenty to do.
Mhm.
This thing has tripled her workload. It's given Suzette more to do on our end. It's a mess.
So anything that they wanna charge a customer, just simply send it to the town.
They have
The town
more,
will cover it.
they have more money in receipts than they make.
A couple of years ago, there was a conversation regarding cleanouts,
This clearly says household trash,
household trash, so it excludes.
does not apply to
Clean,
clean out.
cleanouts is totally separate.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Cleanouts is a totally separate thing.
I understand, I just wanted to make sure that was clear.
Yep,
Mhm.
so, that's it.
Got it.
I'll make a motion
Double
we
bill.
sign the letter. to
I will
Marion
second that.
Mhm.
All those in favor?
All right.
And we'll follow up with that meeting
Yeah.
perhaps, Jason, after your next meeting, what kind of result that had.
I talked to Mylan quite a few times per week, and he was never behind this either. This has just made a mess for him, so, again, the board kinda got talked into it, and they just don't know. You know?
I think it's good that you're on that board.
Not for times like that, it ain't.
No, I'm thinking that you have a frame of reference that not many of the others have. Don't, they just, they don't know.
They don't know how it runs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And if they need more money, charge more money.
Well,
The
the
town
thing,
will still pay it, it might go over budget, but the town, in the end, will still pay.
Yeah.
what-
thing is, not to get long-winded, we voted in November to go up to 6 cents a pound.
Mhm.
Well, the same fella came in at the same meeting and said, look, I don't wanna go to 6 cents, let's go back to 5. So everybody said, oh, okay, well, almost everybody, oh, okay, we're losing $100,000 per year at 5 cents.
Mhm.
He wants to run the budget, the money on hand down to 50,000. That's his idea. And again, what can you do when people vote, they just don't know
Don't think.
you need capital to
Yeah.
operate.
Yeah.
It's not over yet. I don't give up.
Okay, any, in particular, any committee updates that we need to be aware of? Consultant relative cloud, does that mean we've got a few things with shellfish that we'll hear about going forward? We're not gonna, no, we're gonna wait till spring on the cameras for the harbor, so.
I think they have them already.
Yeah,
Then
we got it,
they
just
install
haven't, gonna wait. Installation. Anything from this very dapper crowd out here?
Come on, Barbara, you haven't been out.
Well, I will say that the next celebration we have is Memorial Day, and so we're looking forward to that and we're looking at a new selection. We're gonna have to discuss it again, but about honoring a veteran from each kind of era. And so we had quite a nice event before, as you know. last year and even the previous year with the Historical Society where we had finger food and so that's our next big event.
Which
Do
also
they
brings
still
some
have
warm weather.
a delegation from the Veterans Home come over on Memorial Day?
They didn't do that before. I'm not sure that they're going to do that, but I can check on it. It hasn't
Yeah.
been the last couple of years, so,
Yeah,
You work with the American Legion and the,
Yes.
and the
yes.
women, okay.
We do work closely with the American Legion. They contributed some money towards food, but most of it was committee and donation generated.
yeah.
If there is nothing else, motion close the selectmen's meeting, we do have an executive,
A motion to go into
to go
executive
into
session.
executive
Yes,
session.
yes.
Yes, all those in favor?
And if you wanna read the,
Pursuant to MR.
Pursuant to one MRS, second bill of us,
405.
405,
6A personnel.
6A, personnel.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you all.
Stay placed.
It's supposed to be personal.
Hey, don't,
Cameras are still on.
don't leave without me.
I got the same, mine just went out the door, hope he does the same thing.
I thought she stepped a little faster when she said that.
She did, that's why I said that.